Hello, I'm Carson Melton. Sometimes I go by Fond on the internet. This is the 18th video diary outside of time. It is currently really late. 10:33 p.m. to be exact. 33 minutes past my bedtime, and I'm still awake. Mistakes. Mistakes. A lot of mistakes. But a lot of good things too. You see, while demons roar, angels whisper. And that's exactly what's happened to me. But all that aside, hello, good evening. It's a lovely night. Kinda, sorta. I want to talk about a thing or two. Let me zoom this in, because why not? I want to talk about a thing or two. Mostly, let me turn this music down because it's creepy, but it's really distracting too. Okay. I want to talk about a thing or two, mostly about how my weekends went, aka the last 4 days. The phrase "demons roar while angels whisper" is a very solid statement right now, because that's exactly what I've been feeling. My demons, my devils, whatever you want to call them, have been very loud, while the angels have been very, very quiet. Now that's not to say this weekend's been very rough. It's been a very back and forth. I'd say it's been about 50-50 on good things and bad things, which is like, this is the worst weekend I've had so far, I think. It's ironic because it's maybe not the worst. It might be arguably one of the best, because I've done a lot of good things, but I've also done a lot of bad things. So I mean, there's a lot of progress, but I mean, it's kind of, maybe it's a testament to the process. I don't know. But I've done bad things, like I've watched porn more than once. I've eaten junk food more than once. I've not meal prepped more than once. I have pushed off my obligations more than once. I have went outside a lot, which is a good thing. I've read an entire book, a good thing. I've still avoided being on VR chat, which is a really good thing, because that's my biggest goal. I've went out and done stuff, which is a good thing. I called off work today because I felt like I was too far behind. I needed to get my stuff done, and I still ended up not doing that stuff. That's a bad thing. My tan's coming along pretty nicely. That's a good thing. I went on a walk today, so I didn't break that streak. I've went on a walk every day for nearly the last week and a half now, I think, or 10 days, something like that. That's a good thing. I've got 10,000 steps every day for like the last week and a half. That's a good thing. So I mean, there's a lot of like good and bad things here. I'm doing good things, but I'm also doing a lot of bad things, or I'm not like keeping up with some of the good things. It's been a bit of a struggle. I kind of have devised a bit of a plan on how to kind of salvage things, and I think that plan is, once I get done recording this video, I'm going to wash the dishes. I'm then going to go to sleep instead of cleaning my room, so I can wake up as early as possible, do my meal prep, which would have me set up to where I can still salvage my days. Do my meal prep in the morning when I wake up before work. Go to work, live my life, come home in the evening, and I don't know, do God knows what. Definitely go on a walk. I'm going on a walk every day. Go on the walk, get some more sun. I really need to clean this room. I did clean it, but it's a mess again. And so everything's really falling apart. I think the point of this video, and the point of me talking about this, because I could probably go into details, not that I really want to, mostly because it would be hard for me to recall, I think, anything of substance or interest. I think the real takeaway here is, while there's a lot of bad things, and the bad things are always very, very loud because they're screaming at you, there's also good things going on, but they're much more quiet, because it's easy to focus on the bad things. It's easy to focus on the demons that are screaming and ignore the angels that are whispering. But though this weekend's been really bad, it also has a lot of good things. There's a lot of proof that I'm progressing. So I've had a lot of failures. A lot of the things I've been trying to focus on have kind of fallen apart. But it's to my eating habits and my porn situation kind of fell apart, or at least have been neglected. But there are other good things. I'm starting to see a lot of progress on Median Sun. I have, even though these days have been wasted, I shouldn't have said that. That's a really strong thing to say. The days have not been wasted, though I failed to do a lot of things I wanted to do in my time frame. A lot of reasons because I'm not waking up on time. I failed in a lot of ways. I've spent almost every day outside. Like the last 2 days, I spent almost all my free time outside, walking, doing a long walk, and then sitting out by the pool, reading or something. I spent a lot less time inside. I've not been tempted to play VR chat. I still brain rot with reels and stuff, but I'm doing better with that still. I'm still progressing, though that's a slow process. But like there's a very big sign of progress, and that is the fact that though my day was quote unquote wasted, or I didn't get the stuff done, the way I procrastinated was at least being outside and like reading. It's so much better than like VR chat or just like rotting in my room, though I did do a little bit. I have done that a little bit. But there are big signs that things are getting better, even if only slowly and slightly. The angels are whispering, and I am hearing them, though sometimes it's hard. I think the biggest takeaway here, outside of that, is that this is just one of those moments of, I guess, maybe not a moment, but like an obstacle, a hurdle. Whenever you're trying to achieve something, there's always things that pop up to test you, and I'm not expected. I don't expect myself to pass them all right away with flying colors. The thing is, this test, this weekend of temptation and neglecting my responsibilities, getting lost in the sauce, I guess, of life, was a huge obstacle. And I'm not sure if I passed the test, but I managed to scramble by and starting to go into recovery. That's kind of the point. Is this was a test. This is not like though I messed up does not mean that I failed. I have failed, but I haven't lost the war. I just lost this battle. Or at least it was a very Pyrrhic victory, or Pyrrhic defeat, either way. So, I'm going to ramble on forever and ever. But I think the point here is the demons are going to be roaring regardless. I'm always going to have this temptation, this desire, or this struggle to like hold the responsibility that this requires to be a healthier person, to manage my time and stuff. I'm always going to struggle with that. But I think it's part of the process, struggling with it and like taking steps back and failing and falling, not keeping up with the things, at least in the starting stages and probably throughout the entire journey. It is part of it. I'm not meant. If I could just solve all those issues right away, there wouldn't be any, without the struggle, there wouldn't be any journey. There wouldn't be any, I wouldn't need to feel the need to do these videos and things like that. I'm coming to realize you have to have those demons roaring and screaming to be able to appreciate the angels when they whisper to you, and to be able to really like notice the angels. Though the screams and the roars overpower them, the difference makes it ironically more impactful to hear the angels whispering the good things you do, or the good things you should do. I don't know. There's probably more to be said. I feel like I'm going to start going in circles if I'm not already. So I think I'm going to end this one off here. Things are rough. Things are very rough. Lots of failures. But I'm still scraping by, and I'm holding on. And those failures will become less and less. And the successes more and more. And remember, listen for the angels whispering. Even if all you hear are demons and devils roaring. Bye-bye.